shooting this video for Gene up in Carson City and anybody else that wants to listen, but this is the mess I'm into now. What I've been doing is for the last 2 or 3 weeks is trying to clean up this property line here. Those 2 long pipes that you see up there extended all the way to here. Okay, the lowest part of my 2 lots. I had them both come into here, and I did it last spring before summer came. Anyway, Jean knows the story. I put them in, but I'm taking them out now. The rock that I ordered, landscaping rock, was supposed to be rock. When I ordered it last year, when it was delivered, about a third of the weight, 3-ton delivery, about a ton of it was sand, fine sand. And to get it off the street last year, I put it back here, and you can see I've got quite a bit. Now, this kind of bank you're looking at right here in front of us, and that's my girl Penny right here. She's out with me this morning, keeping me company. I went and got her. She got a haircut, isn't she pretty? Well, anyway, this is a deep bank of rock that has a lot of sand in it. And I'm obsessed with drainage. That sand inhibits drainage. Now that I have the time to work on it, there's my my sifter. This is how I sift the sand, and this is my brand new project. I spent 3 days building this. It's a sifter. It's got wheels. I bought a pair of inline blades. Took the wheels off them. Fashioned this sifter. It's got coarser. That's 1/2 inch. The one I was using before was 1/4 inch, and it was sifting too much out. This one's much better. I'm getting a better mix out of it, and bigger rocks. Okay, but she's here to help me. You're looking at about 10 days a week work here, off and on, every once in a while. But those pipes that used to run from that corner the whole length of all the plants, I'll find a place for them later. But what I did is I got the water leaving my property up at the end of those plants now, instead of moving it all the way down here and having it exit the property there. But I've got this to clean up, and I want to keep going back with rock. I want to keep going back with rock until I get where I was about 5 years ago when I re-landscaped. I want to get down to where when I break through the surface of the cover rock, I hit landscape fabric. One thing that's making this job really easy is before I covered this up 5 years ago, I put landscape fabric down everywhere. So as I'm going along and cleaning rock, that's my barrier. It makes it real easy to clean up. But I've got that to clean up and get it all the way back to the lighthouse. That's another project I'm working on. I've got parts coming from eBay for switches and lights and batteries. I'm going to have a really, I hope, a first-class display of this lighthouse, run off a 12-volt battery, a little beefed up, bigger lights, more lights. I might even paint it, detail it. But this is what we got going. When you're looking at your lemon plant still isn't producing lemons. I don't know how old it is, but I've seen very few lemons. Of course, I'm not fertilizing like I should. But, and there's my flag. I worked on this for about 3 days. The flag and the pole. Okay, That used to be where Betty Boop, okay, Betty Boop used to fly there, and now it's this. And the golf course for about a week, has been moving this all the way over to my right, which is moving the play away from my yard. It's usually where that red cart is they're teeing off, which puts me in harm's way every time a mediocre golfer walks up there. But I'll end it here. Maybe when I'm done today, I'll take another video. I'd like to have this all cleaned up, or at least one of these piles completely gone by the time I'm done this afternoon. Anyway, I hope to get this off to you in a YouTube. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm about to take my first break. I've been going at it for about an hour. So far, this is as far as I got. Penny's been laying in the sun for about an hour. I'm going to take her in. We're both going to cool down. But the reason I'm showing you this, that cutaway, that's how much sand. All that is about, well, there's probably 5 or 6 inches thick of sand. I'm going to get all that sand out of that rock, and I'm going to clean it back till I get down to the landscape fabric I put there 5 years ago. But this probably is going to be another 3 days before this is all cleaned up.